I haven't been, I'll be honest with you, I've never been, I've had a lot of women for
An old codger.
an old junkie.
Yeah.
Might as well say it. Women have been a big part of my life, same as drugs, you know. And I don't know what I'd have done without them. I was brought up by an house full of women. You know, a little boy surrounded by a lot of aunties. You know, slept in the same bed with three grown-up women. You know, and I think that's what made me into a bit of a ladies' man. And you know, when I was younger and before I lost my teeth, I want such a bad-looking guy, I reckon.
You can cross over.
And, today I've still got it now, some of them. I don't see how, but they say so, so I don't argue with them. Do you reckon?
No, I don't drink, Jimmy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's in the skyrocket. I'm not supposed to have this. I'm not a really heavy drinker, you know. Seriously, I'm not.
That's why you live so long, Jimmy.
I was off alcohol. You can ask Sharon this. She probably didn't realise how many years it was, but I was off it for 25 years until I split up with Amy 16 months ago.
Right.
And I couldn't. I was with her for 12 years. Suddenly I couldn't sleep at night without her.
Mhm.
I used to get 4 20mg temazepam to make me sleep at night, and I'd been getting them for a long time already. And I got 2 Mogadon as well. We'll never cross right.
Okay, yep.
So Dr. Harrison gave me another. He said, well, there's only barbiturates I could give you. He says, and you're not having none of those.
No.
I said, why not? You might die. I said, no, I'm only joking, doctor. I'm only joking. I said, I've got enough heartache in my life as it is without finding myself in the cells. You know, barbs. They killed more addicts in a very short period, you know. Starting in the late 60s until 1975. I'm talking about the decimated, say Bournemouth for example. That was a place I spent several years, and Brighton, and we all used to get, most of us used to get at least half injectable heroin and half injectable methadone in the 70s, yeah? The same applies in Cambridge as well. which I didn't get here until 1981, unfortunately, because my life would have been a lot damn sight easier. I had to be told criminal for a lot of the 70s because they stopped the prescribing of heroin, methadone. You couldn't even get oral methadone in Leeds. All they would give at the drug dependency clinic to try and encourage you to stop using opiates was dexamphetamine tablets or can capsules or Ritalin tablets, which of course we used to crush up, filter and inject, which ruined a lot of our veins. And because Leeds is a long way from London, and the Pakistanis and Indians that live mostly in Bradford hadn't got on the bandwagon of junk. You know, it wasn't until about 1978 that the Iranians, just before the revolution, suddenly started coming. I was in prison at the time, but I watched it on the news from prison and read about it, you know. And when I came out in 1980, I'd been away a long time, and I went to the drug dependency clinic, and the doctor said, "Well, how can you need an opiate script?" I said, "Because my wife's been bringing it in for all these years I've been away." He said, "What, every fortnight?" I said, "Yeah." I said, he said, "Well, it's all stolen chemists, various things, you know, heroin tablets, morphine tablets, hypodermic ones, Palfium, Dicynol, methadone, Viceptone tablets, all the synthetics. How did you carry it around with you without getting arrested?" I said, "Well, I showed him it. I'd got it out already and disinfected it and everything, which I used to do anyway when I was in prison. I had a charger that I carried up my backside for 7.5 years, you know, and they're about that size and about that wide. Stainless steel. It's got to be perfectly airtight and watertight, and it'd hold an eyedropper type syringe and needle, and it could hold up to about, I could get 30 60 milligram. Well, I'd get so many on each visit. I'd get so many 60 milligram hypodermic morphine tablets, and about 30 assorted opiate tablets, and the rest of my opiates I got from a crooked civilian worker that worked in the prison, an ex-World War II veteran, yeah, that was full of shrapnel. His body was full of shrapnel.